Thanks for the resub, by the way. You was sneaking, did it while being offline.
They know how to make the client
I'm a little bit sluggish. I ate dinner and I fell asleep on the couch watching TV. How are you doing, Murphys? That's why I'm a little bit late today. So I'm curious now, can I hand in this, I'm just kinda confused that I found, like, evidence for this now. Let's just do this part first.
Welcome aboard. Find your seats, stow your belongings.
You skipped your nap? Oh boy, you're gonna fall asleep early tonight then. Gonna be a grumpy little boy this evening. Didn't get his nap.
Some of the crew had doubts about you.
Anything new to report? Done. I wonder where Matt will send the vigilance.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
Bad apples out there.
I want to raise alarm in Hopetown.
The fleet's planning a raid on Hopetown? Okay. I didn't expect them to be so bold, but I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry. I'll circulate the description of this captain to the authorities on Hopetown and make sure they never set foot in that settlement. Any other fragments?
Have you decided to play the
Questions?
That shield upgrade we got on the bit.
Mora yet, or are you still waiting for the English translation that may never come? Still waiting. Supposed to be more evidence? What the heck? Life is in front of me, and then you reach past 50 years old, and you about say, "What did life in the
all
go?"
those years ago. Stepping foot here, realizing.
Hey, Gloria, how you doing, buddy? See, I took a nap today. Murphs didn't take a nap, so something is wrong with today.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
Estonia may be rough around the edges, but it is utterly monumental.
Hey, you buy. Take a look. Hey, catch you on the flip side.
I can turn off that one.
Ah, it's you.
Don't
Just
need
that I
to be
wondered-
carrying that one anymore.
See you later, friendo.
That's weirdo.
I need to find a real bar. You lost? Or just come to ask an out-of-work miner how his day's going?
You look like you could use a friendly conversation.
Only good thing worth talking about these days is sports. Speaking of, looks like the Galactic Raiders are the #1 pick for the Universal Championship this year.
Racer Derby is the only real sport.
You're damn right it is.
Close.
I heard they were sending someone new. Nice to see you made it. I have information on a deal being proposed between Infinity Ltd and Deimos Stockyards. It's my belief that your employers would be highly interested in the details. So I'm upping my price. It's steep, yes. But that is why I'm also offering a little side job if you can't pay up.
Do you take coupons?
Sure, that's negotiable.
For this little tidbit? Believe me, I know exactly what this is worth.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Finally, I take my careers elsewhere.
Let's not close the door on this just yet. Alright, I'll lower the price. But that's my final offer. Unless you may prefer the side job now?
Sure. I
knew
have
you'd
money
see
to spend,
reason.
so why not?
The information I have is on a deal for something called Project Dominion. I'm giving you 2 slates. They contain surveillance and interaction data for Stanley McMillan, the Infinity rep, that I obtained myself. I'm also giving you a 3rd slate because you're going to need to download the files on Project Dominion off his computer yourself.
Got it? That's all I need.
Nice doing business with you.
What the hell are you doing in this dump of a city anyway? You draw the short stick at work or what? Infinity sent me to get Deimos to fight on a deal. You gotta get you going. Project Dominion. Sounds like world domination to me, buddy. I'd buy into that in a heartbeat. Right? I'm telling you, this Project Dominion is the real deal. We ought to be selling this to Inception or Quantum. Hell, you should be in the Astro Lounge making Ryujin Industries beg for that tech. Ha! That'd be the greatest irony of them all, but not this baby. Dominion is finally gonna put Infinity first. We'll beat Ryujin at their own game.
Threat level none. Leaves Luxconus work. Leaves for lunch. Change goods. Return to work. Broken spear. Looks like condominiums A10, huh?
I heard they reopened that Red Devil's HQ.
Good old Damus Star Yard. You won't find anything flashy here, but it'll get you where you need to go.
Where would he go? What the heck? I had to wait another hour? This clock is time thing works weird. Okay. Now you should be going for lunch. Start concept of a guaranteed deal, reviving the demo's name, be on board. And job security controls and international competition. Every meeting. Maintenance window. 3 and 3:15 a.m. What is additional decryption?
You're good at navigating these systems.
Okay. All these missions are quick though. So far.
You didn't hit.
Packaged food? Everything.
Don't cause any trouble.
Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it.
Something called Project Dominion.
Project Dominion? That can't be right. Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype. It's one of ours. They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught. Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
Somebody's in trouble now.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
on, you can do it. You can get down the stairs. There you go. Good girl.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative. I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity Ltd has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need Fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate.
Okay.
You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity Ltd has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation.
Can't allow the mole to get their hands on any more information.
Exactly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our chief security officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
Dalton's going to be on the job if we can't figure this one out.
Okay. Do.
I hate waiting. There's just no time to doubt myself.
What was that sound?
Good. You're here.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department.
We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included.
Hope you have a solid algorithm. You're dealing with an expert here.
We don't conduct the sweep ourselves, but the ones who do have proven to be extremely thorough. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her, but he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment.
I take it this Nix is a trustworthy source.
We don't deal in trust here. Think more in terms of mutual benefit and leverage. And in this case, it's mutual benefit. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing.
I think you're risking the lives of your own team.
If that's a joke, it isn't funny. We're trusting you to get this job done as discreetly as possible.
Oh, come on.
In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up.
How is Ularu not going to be suspicious? Security maintenance? Really?
Ularu doesn't know about Directive Theta, but she'll fully expect a building closure while we investigate. As far as she knows, it's standard procedure, one that she no doubt has already made accommodations for. This is why we're bringing in a third party. She won't be expecting to go up against Neon's best. And it's also why secrecy is of utmost importance. Not even our own security detail can know, in case the information leaks.
Yeah, I'll be careful, don't worry.
Sneaking through vents to avoid confrontation? That's in the skills section of our resume, actually.
Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. In fact, as much as I appreciate the words of your associate here, you may be better off heading in.
Oh yeah, I'm going.
Any precautions to mitigate risk?
Not bringing Barrett with me, that's for sure.
You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Welcome to Ryujin Tower.
Not trusting Barrett that much. That was some Sauvage.
This place always has just the right atmosphere. You got an appointment? 'Cause if not, consider this area reserved.
I'm here on Ryujin's behalf for Directive Theta.
Oh yeah, Dalton's little errand runner. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor.
Fine, here's your money.
A pleasure, as always. Your job is simple. Just run this little beauty on Ularu Chen's computer, and the program will take care of the rest. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Ularu has is bound to take some real work. More than my little setup here can handle.
Good, I wouldn't trust the security here anyway.
It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Okay.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Why can't I park him here for? Okay, we are gonna use Sunstar. Oops, Equip that one and hey, buddy.
Just wait here. Easy peasy.
Worst thing is you have like no idea how it looks like out here. What is that one called? Can't remember what the names of all these. To wait for a guard to pass by. Oh, vänta. Why can't I? Oh shit.
Stop running if you know what's good for you!
What the heck? Who saw me there? Okay, for some reason that pro guard saw me. Somehow. How in the heck are you seeing me? That guard all the way over there sees me somehow. Yeah, so look at that pattern now. But it was the guard up there that saw me, and I was like, Is that? Wasn't even looking. Okay, now it looks in the direction I was gonna say. Okay. Well, now I know why. was wondering who's somewhere there. A little bit. Okay. There's a ventilation there. Wonder if that's what I'm supposed to go for? Oh shit.
Stupid! Stop! Now! Fire on the suspect!
What did you have to turn around for? God damn it. Wish there was like a knockout way. You know, if you sneak up on somebody, you can knock them out. It's too late. I need to go instantly. Problem is, this doesn't show the robot, so I hope he doesn't come there. Oh, great. Question is, that one or this one? The same thing. Okay, so now we have to get out of here. Freedom! Okay, we gotta go and get our pick up Garrett. Oh. Why can't I go under there? Let's get up and get the Barretts. Have to fix those sprain.
Anything I can help you with, Captain? Right with you. That's our first spring. Continue down.
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin security really is slipping.
I'm a first grab jump, if you know what I mean.
An old pro, huh? No wonder Ryujin likes you so much. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
You just better give us Samo's identity after all that work. If not, I don't know. Hey, that's a fine setup you've got there. Holy moly, Nix. Nice.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now. Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software.
Get the slate to Dalton right away.
You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Yeah. Stop playing with everything, man. Come on. Like having a child with you, man.
I assume you were successful. I didn't get any incident reports last night, so I applaud your work.
Nix decrypted him without issue. Here's what he gave me.
I expected as much. Now, let's see what we have here. I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit.
Who do I need to kill?
Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
That can't be right. I don't believe it.
Well, she has the means and access. But things are rarely so cut and dry.
The evidence seems too clean, too obvious. Maybe I read her wrong, though.
Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. You have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
Keep a close eye on her.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Hippolyta? What the heck is Hippolyta? Oh, it's a persuasion.
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
Research you needed done. Everything's right here.
I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. It's perfect. Well done. This should be enough to get me back in the field.
When
by
did
next
you
week.
last see Imogen?
Glad to hear it.
She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure, probably abusing her paid time off again. I know for a fact she doesn't have any external meetings or business trips.
I need you to use your resources and tell me where Imogen is.
I'm not even sure that's any business of yours, but I do enjoy keeping close tabs on my counterpart. Dare I ask why you need to know?
Confidential, take it up with Dalton.
Yeah, no thanks. Getting information out of Dalton is like talking to a wall. Besides,
The wall
speculation
Dalton.
is far more fun. I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
Oh, good. At least I can pick up some snacks from Frankie's Grab and Go. Because I'm gonna need more energy to run around and do Dalton's bidding.
Alright, I'll speak to Dalton about it.
Good. I'd hate to see what sort of drama might get stirred up if you went around him. Or maybe I'd love it. Keep the workplace interesting, right? Word of advice. If you're planning on foregoing authorization and just tiptoeing your way to Imogene, park your friend at the door. Two's a crowd if you're trying to lay low. Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can save. See if I can reload here to get rid of that popping up all the time. But trespassing. Yeah, the game has its little quirks. Nothing that stopped the game, well, the stories or anything yet, at least, so a good thing.
I'm a little busy right now.
Gonna talk to Dalton though. You're doing it the correct way, damn it.
They know how to make a client feel welcome.
I've got my eye on
No Imogene, I see. Could she really be onto us already?
Yuko said she was last seen at Frankie's Grab and Go.
Of course, Yuko would know.
If Imogene's with the Syndicate, I can't just send you after her. You'll need to speak with Benjamin Bayou.
We have to make sure he's aware of the situation. If we're lucky, he may even help us get to Imogene.
Make sure he's aware and get his cooperation.
Good, because without it, this adds a complexity that we do not have time for. Head over to the trade tower and be discreet. Let Bayu know that you're there on Ryujin's behalf. He may ask for credits or even a favor. Just give him what he wants.
Whatever it takes, I get to Imogen.
The sooner, the better. We don't want to give a clever mind like hers any more room than we have to. Just be sure to bring her back here in one piece. If she's truly the mole, she'll have a lot to answer to. If she resists or tries to run, we have no choice but to take it as an admission of guilt. I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of her.
I can just take out a kneecap or two. Understood, we can't allow a traitor to run free.
Imogen has the potential to do this company a great deal of harm with her knowledge. She knows the consequences of betraying Ryujin, which makes her dangerous. If the situation does take a turn for the worst, I only ask that you perform a thorough search for any evidence she may have in her possession. I trust you won't let your past relationship cloud your judgment.
We gotta talk to that sleazebag.
Seen more of this galaxy than most folks.
Back off.
Doot doot. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks.
Well, let's see what he has to say.
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
That Fian sent me. I would like your permission to enter the Syndicate's hideout.
No. I can always make time when it comes to an old friend. So, what would be the reason? I may consider Ryujin an ally, but Dalton especially knows I don't give anything blindly.
We have a suspect who's fled to the Syndicate to hide.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
I think the mutual benefit should be enough.
And what mutual benefit would that be?
You know what's good for Ryujin is good for Neon.
But more importantly, what's good for me is good
God
for
damn it,
Ryujin.
he's such an ego trip. Damn. Someone just a good fate now could have a lot of weight later.
This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, The Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
No, so I could clean them out? Okay. Good.
Yes?
A lot of running around, man.
Ranger?
Need something? Hope you're a paying customer.
Here on Ryujin's behalf, I was told to be allowed inside.
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. 3rd floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season.
They clear out the 3rd floor.
That's what I like to hear. For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Level 6 up. Shit. I guess my bad pew for this one. Okay, we're not gonna do anything special here, so I'm just gonna go and get her.
These are all so neatly arranged. Maybe they just took a photo for their brochure?
Yeah, let me just get some more coffee. Let me get Eugene right back. Do.
I figured our paths would cross sooner or later. Not that I thought I was safe, but I never expected anyone to just slip by all the syndicate here.
I'm trying to run. This one will get rid of you in 1 second, this weapon.
Come after me.
You got some explaining to do.
I know this doesn't look good, but I had no choice. Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
Intentionally? Help me understand what you're saying.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
If this thing can be used to control one person, imagine what Ryujin will do with it. They could have an entire army that can't stop themselves from doing the worst of the worst.
It's also the perfect cover for what you did.
You want evidence? I've got it. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind the desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
You and Ularu are both capable of falsifying data. It will be your word versus hers.
That may be the case, but I can't have Ularu thinking she'll come out of this unscathed. This evidence will cast enough doubt that she'll never make CEO. So, at the very least, we'll both be ruined.
Evidence or not, I have orders to bring you in.
I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert.
If you're innocent, what do you have to worry about?
You really are naive when it comes to corporate culture. Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to tie up any loose ends. So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. Which is why I'm hoping you'll take this evidence to Dalton.
Oh, if you don't come with me, I have orders to kill you.
Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand. But if I go with you, everything is ruined. It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month?
Fine, I'll take the slate to Dalton.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
You did right by letting her live. Dalton better clear his schedule.
There must be a quest to do something in here. Or maybe it is just for if one wants to do some exploration.
I hope this means you finished.
So now comes the question though.
Don't you forget.
Have a chat with Lauro, I guess.
Well, look who's back. So tell me, what did you find out?
Have to ask Dalton after my report.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
Not snitching out like that. Okay. Have a little chat with
I could really offer if this deal was.
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm here to give you a chance to come clean before I tell Dalton you're the mole.
Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment. Shutting the door and engaging locks. That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from?
Really going to play this game? Yes, admit you're the mole.
Is this a game? I wasn't aware.
The evidence is out there. Your skills aren't what they used to be, and you know it. Oh, what
That
the
just
heck?
sounds like an opinion to me.
I'm just figuring out whose side I am on, and I'm prepared to make an informed decision.
Informed or not, the right side would always be my side.
You confess I can convince Dalton to go easy on you.
Dalton? You obviously don't know him at all. I've heard enough. Now tell me who your source is, or quit wasting my time.
Do you like to know?
Did you really come here just to make petty statements like that? It sounds like you're only here to waste my time.
Oh, tell me the truth and I'll hand over the evidence I have against you.
Now that sounds more like a proposition I could get behind. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
So Imogen was innocent all along.
That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions.
You're so loyal, why did you leak Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd?
It's all part of my plan. But don't worry, Infinity Ltd will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure of that.
Masako wouldn't be a CEO without being able to make hard decisions.
Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
I don't care how you frame it, you're a traitor and I'm with Masako.
I'm disappointed in you, Op. And here I thought you had a good eye for opportunity.
I'm handing you over to Dalton. You can answer to Masako herself.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
You already screwed up once. I'll get the evidence I need.
I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing.
You're back. And Imogene?
Ularu played you all. Imogene's innocence.
I suppose you suddenly have all the facts now. This explanation better be good. I have a mind to fire you just for that comment.
This can prove Imogene's innocent and Ularu herself confessed.
I find it hard to believe Ularu would take the chance to incriminate herself. But if this slate provides indisputable evidence to corroborate your story, well, that's enough proof for me. It will be a relief to reinstate Imogene as well. Now, I need to undertake the laborious task of writing up a report to summarize all of this. In the meantime, Masako has requested your presence in R&D. She wants you to meet her in Vinakara's office.
I hope you're right. My head's gonna roll if we screw this up.
Get it over there as soon as possible.
Once I've examined this evidence, I may need your help in moving forward. And not a word about this to anyone. I'll present what I have to the board once I've completed a full report.
Don't wander into any restricted area.
Do. Masako. Well, let's see what she has to say on.
Got my eye on you.
I need that Rothicite if we want to complete the neuroamp.
I'm just concerned the entire station was wiped out by something.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out and get that shipment back. Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd.
Point me in the right direction. I'm ready to do whatever's needed.
In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current neuroamp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Vinakara, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users.
More to market them separately. You would be foolish to get one and not the other.
Oh yeah, marketing and finance wouldn't have it any other way.
No one wants their greatest asset used against them. Once Vina can complete the internal neuroamp and shielding mod, the plan is to outfit you with both and have you infiltrate Infinity Ltd. We can't risk the assignment until we know your mind has the necessary protection.
See, this is why I never went into business. I like my brain the way it is.
Trusting me with this technology. Okay, it's about time I get to try out this new tech.
Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding compatible materials to use for conductivity that the human body wouldn't reject. I've finally created the perfect alloy, but it requires a newly discovered refined element called rothosite.
Which is where I come in. We have a confidential contract with Consolidated Mining to gather, refine, and ship the rothosite straight to us. Their last shipment is late, and neither we nor Consolidated Mining have had any communication with the Karenay station.
Let me guess, it's unlikely this is a communications issue.
Correct. The updates have been regular up until now. Last we heard, the shipment was ahead of schedule.
We need you to head out there, secure the shipment, and bring it back here so Vina can complete her prototype. And I want to know what happened. We need to take any safety measures to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Find out what happened and secure the shipment.
The mining station is CM Station RC1. It's on a moon called Karenay 3A in the Karenay system. The shipment should be in the research and control tower, but the outside doors are kept locked down. This keycard will let you enter the mines so you can access the tower from the inside. Good luck.
Yeah.
Warning. Criminal activity in this area will be punished.
Aww. Let's see. Do we have any points? We do. God damn it, I had to destroy 8 more ships. I don't think I'm gonna get that one in the end. Should be up. I was so keen on doing all this stuff, but then it just turned out the exploring and outpost and all that is just meh. Upgrade. Could have probably done the energy weapon. Oh yeah. Where can we find a? I'm gonna check one thing here. I'm gonna go check our booty at that now, but I'm gonna check on see if there's anybody to recruit here. While we're at it. Is that the only one I have to?
Hey, you wanna dance?
Haven't seen Rich in a while.
Is that the only one to recruit here?
Hi, having fun?
I think that's the only one to recruit. See what kind of stats he has.
You have room for one more on your crew?
Oh. No.
Oh well, can't blame me for trying.
I should gone and recruited and stuff, but yeah. Yeah, we also still have to go and visit Garrett's home. Oh, Barrett's home? Maybe when we're done with this faction, we can do a little detour there before we do the final faction.
They were just here.
What you're shooting at, buddy, but okay.
Oh yes, I know how this ends. I'm waiting here. Show yourself. Target flood the area. What's that? Holding position. There's more where that came from. Love it. Let's go.
You going, buddy? Didn't even use my big gun. Guess I'm getting killed by my little
I
mini.
hope this isn't bringing back heart.
Let's see, anything interesting. much.
Memories. I know mining is a dangerous life.
Beer and watermelon. Sounds like Calorio's perfect fridge there. Oops. Really tried to stab me there. Yeah, suppress that. Oh, but why isn't it reloading, man? Sometimes. Catering.
Guess that was all.
It's worth anything even. It's nothing, so.
Well, they don't need it now.
Need to go back here and hide out, huh? They weigh so much. The spacesuits are worth a lot to sell. Use a shotty as long as we can, otherwise we just go back and use our little good toy. Same crap. They all are, I think. Damn, he was a higher level. Yeah, see, him hitting me, it's like, damn, that hurts. That's a better, yeah, that's an upgrade for our A99. Contract orders, we're gonna listen to that. I can bring the Solomon, yes. Instruction retrieve outside shipping being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Clinic, attention Dr. Kendrick Lane. Restore collected. Leave no witnesses. Worth a lot. Good. No, it's used.
All yours.
Yeah. Being attacked, blah, blah. Cool. Another one of these. So they weigh like a ton. A decent hell. Sell it. Do have one of these. I think the one that we picked up here now is an upgrade for it. 899 has been one of my favorite weapons though, until we got the little Levant, or no, Revant it's called, I think. Revenant. Revenant here shreds through enemies. Also because he has an insane fire rate. Over with. Okay. Take it off. The clinic, we've been there before. Do, 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 do.
Been here since Irvin died. When he arrived, it was too late, but they tried.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures picking away at the leftovers of the colony.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only.
Taking whatever's not nailed.
We need to get in there.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I had to keep some people out there, maybe someone who respects rules.
Finally, someone who gets it.
This is important. Lives depend on it.
Hard to argue with that. Fine, I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
You can't be okay with this, though, right? You took an oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Got that shit right. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Just have to get through this day.
Well, then you better move. Okay. Thank you.
This damn contract will be the death of me.
Okay, good. He's leaving. Yep, let's save. Oops. Failure. Something about Kai. Kai Porter. Findings are normal. Test 100%. Near amp was removed to prevent death of patient currently in a coma. Project Dominion. Welcome to the Infinity LTD fold. Okay. Facing Saman, our head of. Okay.
Did you get into the system?
Yep.
Sorry. I'll be more patient.
Go, buddy. You're down here.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Not anymore, buddy. Now we're taking care of Crimson Fleet. Let's sell off some stuff. Now I have to think about what I kind of want to keep here. So we have that one, and that one is decked out. No, I would have to upgrade it then. Probably some better. But at least we got rid of some stuff. Back to Neon. Okay, now we gotta sell off some stuff. See if he got any new ore. And do some upgrading and stuff.
Hey there.
So Chloe and I are very connected. Certainly, my friend.
Now we got a lot of titanium. Good. We need. If there's any other we need, no. Sell off some stuff.
Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies.
Yeah.
This better not be. Yeah? What? Now we're getting somewhere. There's anything else I need to buy? Let's see, anything else? And again, with all these things, I don't understand where he gets everything from. Oops. I'm supposed to sell that one. Done here? Time to move on.
Another day, another ship.
Don't even bother with
Wonder what's going on with the other then. The Urula and stuff. And Imogen.
Don't cause any trouble.
Just hand Vina the.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
Yep.
You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
I hope so. What did you learn about CM Station RC1?
Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to obtain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors?
None, but I made sure Ecliptic paid in blood.
Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic. Especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes, Infinity Ltd has a private contract with the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Infinity Ltd was performing illegal human trials to perfect their internal neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
This goes beyond normal corporate scheming. This is... Let me check my notes. Oh, yes. Evil!
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Yeah, let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity.
Yeah.
I've called a meeting and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay. Yes, we are getting close to the final of this faction then.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
The truth is worth the work.
Ularu's a traitor. She's going to pay for this.
Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
So we're okay with wrecking Imogene's life, self-esteem, and career if it's just for a short time. That's what you're saying our plan is, right?
Pretending Imogene was the mole, so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
In our hazmat suit.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me. Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yes. Imogene was trying to use her expertise to set up Ularu as the mole.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
You can't blame Dalton for this.
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
We're performing legal human trials at the clinic.
I can't imagine the mess their legal department has on their hands.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Sacco, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
No. Sure. I'm always ready to do whatever it takes.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Hey, are we gonna get something?
Are you sure you're okay?
Yes. Ryujin's brand goes into everything they do. Even the plants in their corporate atriums.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
I'm excited to be part of it.
Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just
Sounds like
a few
I have a
details
choice,
before
really.
we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Everything is going to be okay.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
It's your brain, do what you want.
That thing takes away autonomy by design. The science is intriguing, but the risks are terrifying.
Get it operating.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Being fine, everything seems to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
The effect is temporary. How long will it last?
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration.
Understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
All right. Let's see what this internal neuroamp can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Just open the scanner. You have to like press him every time and then activate, and then you have to do it again. Oh my god. Pain in the butt.
That was awesome. I just wish only awesome people wanted to use this technology.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Didn't feel like anything at all to me.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Agreed. This opens up a lot of possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, It's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Yeah, time to go to Infinity Ltd then after this. I don't know why we need to go and talk to her now again though.
You're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
Making wish he never heard of Project Dominion.
And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right, Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
Anything to avoid dealing with people directly.
Yes, the less people you need to interact with, the better. Ideally, none at all. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
No problem, I can handle it.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
The public will never know Infinity Ltd successfully stole from the Ryujin Industries.
Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them.
This is why I prefer science and exploration. Corporate dealings are definitely not for me.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost importance.
Now that's an idea I can get behind. I've definitely controlled my share of narratives to get a few things done.
Now, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Ryujin provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Okay. Good, the less people in the building, the better.
My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Suits or no suit, you would never know I was there.
That's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I'd love to see the look on Lucas' face when this story is broadcast system-wide.
You and me both.
Okay.
So, any final questions before you go?
Nope. What kind of security am I looking at encountering in Infinity Ltd?
Depending on whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like we have here. You may encounter an automated defense system in the form of turrets as well, so be careful.
Yep, ready to go.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
They know how to make a client feel welcome.
Do you have the program?
Yep. Here. Do what you need to do.
With pleasure. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
I'm shocked.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Good. The sooner I can forget about her and all this mess, the better.
Ularu was going to frame Masako and use her Overseer program to do it.
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Okay. So we got a new gear.
I've been waiting
Sabotage.